Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So let's talk today about summer head turners. Fragrances that get you noticed. Fragrances that garner you attention, that people ask you about. Now, I have a list of about 10 here. And let me start with the one that kind of inspired this video. Now, this is a true story. I was wearing this scent a couple of weeks ago and we just went grocery shopping. I don't remember what store. And this has never happened to me before. But there was a lady who literally chased me down the aisle. She came running from another aisle. She chased me down and she was like out of breath. And she was like apologizing, please, what are you wearing? Let me know. Like the whole store, she goes, smells like it and smells absolutely amazing. I've never smelled anything like this. And she just kept going on and on. And what was I wearing? I was wearing Amber Carulla from Fueguia. I swear to God, this never happened to me before. And this is a true story. Like she was literally chasing me down. I felt a little uncomfortable, you know, and then I always feel strange when people ask me, what are you wearing? And when I'm wearing like really like niche, you know, fragrances and from houses that, you know, a regular person never heard about. It's like explaining what it is, where you find it, that it's not, she's like, oh, you can't find it at Sephora. I said, no, not Sephora. So she was kind of disappointed with that answer, but you know, this is the fragrance that inspired this video and this incident. So yeah, Amber Carulla, I don't blame her. I think the scent is incredible, you know, and when I smell it out of the bottle, you think, oh, this is such a quiet, pretty little scent. But oh no, the sillage on this fragrance is out of this world. Like seriously, she was like, I was in another aisle and I could smell you, you know, like really sillage is absolutely incredible. It is so powerful and it is so, so beautiful. I mean, this is a very special passion fruit fragrance. I mean, it has passion fruit, citruses, and I don't know, musk or something else. I don't remember. But it's just a gorgeous, unusual, kind of earthy passion fruit scent that's not overpowering and yet smells quite natural. So, so gorgeous, so special, so unusual. And like I said, sillage on this thing is out of this world. So if you have not tried this fragrance yet, get yourself a sample and try it out. Next, let's talk about these two together because both of them are head turners. We have Venom Incarnat, sorry, there is a bit of a glare, and God of Fire. So let's start with this one, Venom Incarnat. This is strawberries and leather combination. It's so good and it's so unusual because, you know, you don't expect to have this, you know, pretty fruity strawberry with some sweetness. Oh, the cap is falling as always. So you don't expect to have, you know, that pretty strawberry type of sweetness combined with leather. It's just so unusual and it gives this fragrance such an edge. It's not your typical fruity scent, and yet it's not super heavy. Like to me, this is still a perfect scent to wear in the warm weather. But there is definitely something very sexy about this scent, something that really makes you stand out and makes you be noticed, I think. Yeah, very unusual combination, very beautiful, even for someone who doesn't like leather. This one works. There's something about this combination that just works. So this is a definite head turner. And then God of Fire. Well, so much has been said about this scent already. Yeah, some people love it. Some people, you know, are saying it's not quite worth the hype. That's totally fine. For me, it's worth the hype. It's a beautiful, juicy, bright, just punchy fragrance. I love that about it. Like, you know, this, you can't walk by someone and not notice this scent. It's very, very punchy. Like, it's very in your face, but at the same time, it's not offensive, you know? It maintains some kind of roundness and completeness about it, and it's just very well balanced together, even though, like, there are a lot of things that really kind of stand out. Like, yeah, it's a punchy scent to me, but it doesn't overpower or overwhelm anyone, I think, in my opinion. So yeah, this is a definite head turner. Both of these are, I mean, you know, starting with the bottles are stunning, and the scents themselves are stunning as well. Next head turner on my list is Fueguia from Parfums de Marly. Is it Fueguia or Fueguia? I've heard both pronunciations and I don't know which one is correct. I say Fueguia, but correct me if I'm wrong, please. This one is also beautiful. There's also like an edge and sexiness to this fragrance. It's floral, you know, obviously there is orange blossom in here. There are some other florals, but it is also fresh. There are a lot of citruses in here, and at times it almost gets this slightly like edgy masculine vibe to it, to me. And then there's a lot of musk in here, like it's clean musk, but it's quite noticeable. And when you put all of these elements together, this is gorgeous. It's feminine and it's sexy and it's just beautiful. There's something beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it. And it's a scent that many people notice and many people gravitate towards and many people compliment. So I think this is a scent profile that both men and women really enjoy, but I would say especially men. This is a fragrance that typically men notice more than women. And yeah, it's a stunner. It's a good one. I really enjoy it, and yeah, it's a definite head turner. Next one that I included here is a very unusual scent that's very difficult to describe and in a way very difficult to understand, and that is Liquide from Liquide Imaginaires. Now, I should clarify, this is Liquide 2022 because they did come out with Liquide previously. I don't know in what year, but it's in a silver bottle. That one is completely different. I've never tried that one, but I know that it's completely different. So I'm talking about the one that came out in 2022, and it is in a golden bottle, like completely golden. This is truly smells like the liquid gold, you know? There's no other explanation for this scent. It's so unusual. Like there are these solar notes, which I totally get. Like in the opening, there's orange and saffron, and I get that a lot. But when it dries down, you know, that sort of mixes together with these solar notes, and it's a little sweet, a little powdery, a little spicy. I don't know. I cannot explain it. It's very unusual. It's very special, and it's something where, you know, not necessarily everyone will enjoy this scent, but I think this is definitely something that garners questions like, oh, what is this? You know, this smells so unusual. What is this about? You know, something like that. Yeah, this is very unusual scent, not for everyone, but in my opinion, it's a real head turner. Next one, well, I don't need to say a lot about this one. Oh, why is there a glare? You've heard me talk about this one many times, and this is this amazingly syrupy, sweet, slightly spicy pineapple. It's more fresh in the opening, and then it becomes really syrupy in a dry down. You know, some people say that this has sort of some vibes of Baccarat Rouge 540. I don't know. I don't get that necessarily, but maybe to me, it's just a really syrupy, sweet pineapple So delicious. Just amazing scent. I really, really love it. Completely unisex in my opinion. Men can wear it easily. And this one performs wonderfully. It lasts, it projects, it leaves the sillage. So again, you know, it's easy for others to notice this scent. So if you want to be noticed, this is a really, really great option for the summer. Again, this is Lamar from Kajal. Okay, next head turner is Imperium from Electimuss. Now, I think this is a head turner because it's a really, really interesting combination in this fragrance. On one hand, it's very fresh and kind of reminiscent of Aventus from Creed or Hachivat from Nishane, you know. On another hand, it has this really nice, gentle, creamy vanilla. And when you combine the two, I think it creates a slightly unusual combination because it's sort of Aventus, but it's not Aventus. It's different and it's like, you know, people don't know what is it. It's sort of familiar. It's not familiar. What exactly is it? And I think the addition of vanilla kind of softens it down and makes it maybe less masculine, because in my opinion, this scent is completely unisex. I mean, both my husband and I wear it and enjoy it, and I think anyone can wear it. So yeah, it's just this combination of this creamy, gentle, slightly sweet vanilla with this really fresh kind of pineapple scent makes it really interesting, a little bit unique. And yeah, that's why people notice it. And you know, this is a real head turner in my opinion. Okay, next one is an oldie in my collection, and that is Overture from Xerjoff. Again, this is, you know, love it or hate it type of fragrance. Some people smell really great things in it. Some people smell really bad things in it. You know, it depends on your taste. For me, I think this is one of the best tropical scents because it's unusual, it's different. It doesn't have that either, you know, very coconutty vibe, or it doesn't have very tropical floral kind of vibe, you know, that comes from ylang ylang or tiare or frangipani, notes like that. But it's different. It has a tropical vibe and it's different. You can't, like, I can't really separate any specific notes. Like, I think there's coconut in here. There's obviously fig. Fig is supposed to be the star of this fragrance, although I don't exactly get fig. Like, I just get this tropical, deep scent that's kind of creamy, but not overly so. That's kind of fruity, but not overly so. It's like maybe there are some florals in here, but I'm not sure, you know? It's just a tropical feel for me. Again, these are, you know, my opinions. You might disagree, but I think this is real head turner. You get noticed in this fragrance. I mean, I don't think I need to say anything about performance. This is Xerjoff, performs great. So yeah, this is a really, really good one for the summer. Next one is Sintra from Memo. Now, I chose Sintra, but because that's what I have, but really, you know, you could have chosen Love from Kilian or a few others that smell very similarly. You know, it depends which one is your favorite. I am more talking about this, you know, sweet orange blossom profile, a kind of orange blossom with, you know, marshmallows or some type of heavy sweetness, you know. For me, Sintra happened to be my favorite from sort of that category, but, you know, for you, it could be, you know, Love from Kilian or Guimauve de Noël from Parle-moi de Parfum, if I pronounce it correctly. Or there are a few others. You know, this scent profile has become quite popular in the last, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe 5 years. And there are many fragrances with similar scent profiles. So whichever one is your favorite. But again, this typically gets noticed. This profile is quite popular. Many people like it, both men and women. And they usually notice this scent and they usually really enjoy it. So For me, I love this one because in addition to that really sweet marshmallowy orange blossom, I also get green elements in here. There is petitgrain and there is neroli, which I really like because for me, they tone down the sweetness. But I know it's these elements that actually bother some people. So, you know, like I said, for you, you might not like it, but I think this is gorgeous. I think people notice this scent, and, you know, if you enjoy that scent profile, sweet orange blossom, I would definitely recommend this one, or, you know, any of the others that I mentioned before. Okay, so I actually thought that I had one more, but turns out no, this was the last one. I didn't even notice that this was the last fragrance that I chose for today. So these are some of the head turners that I have in my collection. Please let me know what are some of your favorite head turners. You know, do you have any recommendations or suggestions for me? Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and comment, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.